Ring is cutting, apple is grabbing. Ring cuts, apple grabs. Ring cut. Hey, so I just got done washing my hair out, taking the mask out of my hair, and let me tell you how moisturized it felt. The amount of oil that was in there, it just felt amazing. I could just feel it all through my hair. It just felt so hydrated. So I decided not to wash it. I just did a really thorough rinse, and then I conditioned it, condition, you know, so as to not strip as much of the moisture out. My hair was already pretty clean before, so it's feeling pretty clean. Now we're gonna move on to the next steps. Okay, so we're about to get started. Today we are going to use Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner, and then we are going to use, of course, Blue Magic Grease, followed by, or in conjunction with, Sulfur 8. And then I have a special product I'm trying today. I got it at Black Market Flea in Los Angeles. It is from Rooted and True, a nice, beautiful, Black-owned natural hair company. Well, it's actually skin and hair products. So the product I will be trying today will be Mango. It's a mango hair and face body butter. Shea and cocoa butters whipped with coconut, avocado oil, olive oil, vitamin E, and mango oils. Okay, keep dry out of the sunlight. Rooted and True. It smells like Cream of Nature. It's all up in here. So now, on to the next. So here I am going to do a flat twist, but this is a very general, just trying to get the parts down because I feel like the longest part for me is parting. And it's interesting the way I'm doing this because I'm like starting from a section and swinging my finger forward. I will slow it down when I'm doing my real flat twist. This is just so I can get all of the parts separated to make it easier at the end for myself. This is the completed product of just separating it into all of the parts. And now I am going to untwist the flat twist. So let's get started. We're going to use the Blue Magic Grease to go along the horizontal part, just the outer edges, and then I use the Sulfur 8 in the in-between parts throughout that whole part, going all the way to the back. Now I'm going to use Rooted and True. Usually in this part I would be using a cream, but this is what I chose to use this time. This is how the product is. It has a nice oil about it, of course, because it's made of all of those oils and butters, so it does feel very good going onto the skin, rubbing it in my hand. And I put a decent amount of it, you know, since I wasn't using a cream. This was going to be what I was using to define. So you start by separating it into a small section. Then you pull it into two small sections and twist together. And as you twist, you lay one part down and you grab the other with your finger sliding right underneath. Just like that. Slide right underneath, and that is your new section, and you twist it over and you lay it down. Slide right underneath, twist it over, lay it down. Slide right underneath, and you keep doing that all the way to the back. Okay, so this is just a review of the mask. All I did was grease my scalp. I didn't pull it through, but you can see the definition already just from this mask. I'm telling you guys, it does wonders, like seriously. Okay guys, so in this coming part, I am going to slow it down for you. Get ready, go. You begin with 2 strands. And basically, like I said in the beginning, you're picking and laying. You have one hand, I'm gonna call her Apple, the one with the watch on, and then we have Ring, the one with the ring on. So Ring's job is to cut. We just cut and decide the size of the part and hold down there. Apple's job is to grab those strands and grab the piece from Ring. Ring doesn't, section it to give it to Apple. Apple just grabs the next section, right? But Ring cuts. Here goes Ring cutting. And then Apple grabs and collects, and then Apple grabs the next piece. And then she holds all. Apple is the only one that's going to hold all of the pieces at one time. Ring is continuing to cut. Hands to Apple. Apple grabs everything. Ring cuts again. Ring is important for the sizing. Apple holds us together and allows us to continue down the strand. Okay? So focus on that. Apple holding, Ring cutting. Ring cut. Here goes Ring cutting. Apple holding. Twisted, ladies and gents and everyone in between. This is it. So because my hair is really oily, this is a trick from me. So what I do is sleep with a shower cap on my head over the twist for the first night because oil. I don't want it to seep out of my head and onto the pillow. I want my head to actually absorb all of this nutrients. So I'm gonna sleep with a plastic bag on my head, and then when I wake up in the morning, it's gonna be a little damp because of the condensation, and then I'm gonna take off the, after I take it off, it's gonna be damp. And then I will put my scarf on, and that will make it flat. So update tomorrow. So this is the hair after a nice headscarf. Just like this. Flatty McFlats. Flatty McFlats. Flatty McFlats.